The Lewis and Clark expedition is regarded as the most successful venture in all of American history up until the Apollo moon mission. Now just think of that. Lewis and Clark, man on the moon. How did they do this? How did they achieve such high regard? How did they take this party of men out into the uncharted wilderness, reach their destination, and bring everybody back home safely? Well, when you get right down to it and ask the experts, what they'll tell you is leadership. Excellent leadership. So, in this lecture, what we're going to do is get out Lewis and Clark's journals and look at this leadership and just see specifically how did they behave, how did they resolve these issues. We'll look at one situation where one of their men has broken the rules and he must be punished severely. How do Lewis and Clark do this? How do they judge how severely to punish him? And how do they do it in such a fair way as to keep that man a friend and a part of the party and committed to its success? We'll look at another situation where in fact several men have acted in an exceptional way and they should be rewarded. How did Lewis and Clark single out certain individuals and reward them without creating jealousies? We'll look at a situation where they arrive at a place where the river forks and nobody knows which way to go. But all of the men with Lewis and Clark say, this is the direction we should be going, this. But Lewis and Clark alone think that in fact it's this direction. How did they resolve this? How did they figure out which direction to go and keep everybody committed and 100% behind them? We'll look at these situations and we'll look at several others to see just what did Lewis and Clark do in these specific cases, because we can learn from history and we can learn from historical figures. And when it comes to leadership, there is no better example than Lewis and Clark. And their thoughts, their theories, their practices can be learned and applied to practically any situation today.